President William Ruto's Mount Kenya tour is likely to face major challenges, and I'm going to explain later in this video. Now, the former Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Rigathi Gachagua, is delivering bad news to President William Samoei Arap Ruto. I want us to listen to him commenting on President William Ruto's Nairobi tour and what is likely to take place in an event President William Ruto decides to carry on with his Mount Kenya tour.
Tour by President William Ruto in Nairobi was the most embarrassing presidential tour since independence. You know, since independence 1963, all the other four presidents, anytime they visit an area, they bring some blessings and some positive vibe. Ideally, where the president is the safest, vicinity one can ever be in. And ordinarily, even criminals take off until the president has left a particular venue. But we saw the president with his security entourage, accompanied by criminals, creating mayhem. I don't know what has been gained by Raila's people coming into government. As for me, it's simply political management. The president is grappling with political instability after he interfered with the pillars of his government, and he has to depend on Raila Odinga for survival. Him to come and launch non-existent projects is no big deal. He just come and go. If the people had a say, they would want him to come and commission a project that is totally complete. There are many projects here that have stalled, that was started by President Uhuru Kenyatta. They are not moving on. People are very agitated, and if he comes, I believe he'll have an opportunity to talk to the people of the mountain and tell them why he's against them and why he wants them purged from government, and also why he has embarked on an onslaught to have them isolated from the rest of Kenya, why he is uniting other Kenyans against them, and why he's calling them tribal despite them having voted for him. For you to represent the interests of the Mount Kenya, you must be somebody who is independent minded and who has a mandate from those people to represent them. Him is just an employee of William Ruto. William Ruto has a program to purge and punish the mountain, so he is part of that scheme.
Now, in case this is your first time on the Sport Check YouTube channel, kindly support us by subscribing and turning on the notifications bell. We are on a mission to 7,000 subscribers before the end of this month. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this YouTube channel. Allow me to pick it from where Rigathi Gachagua has left. Now, the former deputy president is saying something that is very beautiful. And according to me, I strongly feel that Rigathi Gachagua is just giving William Ruto a foreshadow of what is likely to take place in an event he decides to continue with his Mount Kenya tour. Allow me to paint this picture for you. Now, President William Ruto is likely to face a hostile reception. Why do I say this? There's so many factors to be considered. One, Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment. There is a perception in the mountain that Rigathi Gachagua was impeached by President William Samoei Arap Ruto, and nothing is far from the truth. Why do I say this? Because you could see that President William Ruto's lieutenants in both the National Assembly and Senate, it seems like they had a clear direction from a certain central point where they were being told that that man must go home. We saw our Speaker Amason Kingi behaved. We saw our Speaker Moses Masika Wetangula behaved. We saw how members of parliament from Orange Democratic Movement, Wiper Party, and those who are allied to Rigathi Gachagua behaved in the National Assembly. There was a clear direction. This man must go home. And at the end of the day, Rigathi Gachagua was impeached. You can't tell me that politics in Kenya is international. No. Politics in Kenya is local. That is the reality on the ground. And the people of the mountain, they feel that their son was mistreated. The second reason why I feel that the head of state might face a hostile ground. Don't crucify me for using those words like must. What I'm trying to say is that it might face a hostile ground for this reason: fake promises. Now, the people of the mountain feel that the head of state has betrayed them. He made so many promises. In fact, they have been talking about the Mau Mau roads. They have been talking about the stalled projects that President William Ruto promised to complete because Uhuru Kenyatta started those projects. So they feel that they have been betrayed by President William Samoei Arap Ruto. In other words, they feel that the head of state made a promise that he could not fulfill. The third reason: there is this perception, the tribalism, the narrative. There's a way that the people of the mountain feel that William Samoei Arap Ruto is advancing the agenda of tribalism, and the people are being targeted are the mountaineers. That is the reality on the ground. And Rigathi Gachagua has been at the front line saying that there is a scheme by this administration to alienate the people of the mountain from national activities. For example, in equitable sharing of national resources. So Rigathi Gachagua feel, and so many people have bought that idea that they are going to be alienated from this administration by President William Samoei Arap Ruto. Then lastly, I strongly feel that the ground is not going to receive William Ruto because he has lost the mountain. These are the people that voted for him in the last general elections. I strongly feel that they are not going to give him that warm reception. And the last time William Ruto was in Mount Kenya as the head of state, you saw how people received Uhuru Kenyatta and the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua. So he knows very well. And I know he's just going to confirm whether the people of the mountain still love him or not. That is just my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. In case you have any contrary opinion, feel free to share in the comment section and I will be replying to your feedback. Now, at the end of my videos, I promise to carry out civic education. This is what you need to do. You need to register as a voter as soon as possible. And the beauty of doing that, you can participate in two types of elections. One, general elections. Two, by elections. Number two, you need to demonetize politics as soon as possible. The beauty of doing that, you can elect leaders of high integrity, leaders who will not mismanage public funds. Then lastly, vote for someone with a vision. Have you ever wondered why we end up with poor policies? It is because we elect visionless leaders in this country. That is just my opinion right on the Sport Check YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe, turn on the notifications bell. We are on a mission to 7,000 subscribers.